So today I want to talk about normalizing taking breaks and cycles in therapy. Therapy is not a one-size-fits-all. For some, they come for a short period of time, and it might be a seasonal tool during periods of transition, grief, or crisis. For others, this is a long-term anchor. It provides continuity, safety, embodied attachment, and accountability. Neither of these processes are better. What matters most is the insights and breakthroughs you experience outside of therapy, not how often you attend them. Now, if you're into trauma-informed mental health, culturally affirming approaches to therapy, you're into brain-body modalities, identity, mind development, emotional intelligence work, you're working on your relationships, so you know someone working on their relationships, you want to follow this channel for more, heart, bookmark, and share it with a ton of people. As always, you're going to find all of my tips and resources and long-form posts of my videos over at my Substack. I'll also leave reflective prompts in that long-form post for you. Generally, I find short-term therapy to be focused on stabilization and skill development, especially when you're going through transition, grief, crisis, or something traumatic. This is often CBT, EMDR, or brain spotting intensives, solution-focused therapy. These are designed based on the therapist's framework to target specific issues or specific goals during a short period of time. It's brief, it's structured, and focuses on things you can build outside of the therapy room. Long-term therapy, which is my avenue outside of doing short-term intensive therapy, for me is always focused on depth and integration of self. This is often psychodynamic, relational work, contemplative, attachment-based, which all benefit from long-term therapy work. My form of depth and integration approach always focuses on pattern, identity, relationships, the unconscious and subconscious stories and narratives, patterns and wavelengths that shapes our lives, our decisions, and the way we see our world. Long-term therapy is also often focused on safety, trust, making space for slower, layered healing process. Now, I'll mention two more things, but you can find the long-form length of it over on my Substack. I'm going to talk about briefly honesty as our cornerstone, breaks, pauses, and attachment. Honesty as our cornerstone is really beneficial to both you and your therapist when you're building and sustaining your therapeutic relationship. Honesty not only strengthens your relationship with your therapist, it will always model authenticity and assertiveness in other areas of your life. Now let's talk about breaks, pauses, and the attachment cycle. Taking breaks in therapy can feel complicated, especially if there's attachment wounds there. But therapy pauses or breaks can also create a stance for practicing healthy and assertive boundaries, to rest, to integrate, and to test out your growth before returning. The truth is, therapy isn't linear. It never is. It's adaptive and should be responsive. When working with your therapist, when working with you, and we're working with the therapy space, work towards being fully